On, guys? We're here at Super Games the day after, what was it, Atlantic City?
Yep.
And both of you guys actually ended up placing in the top with a crazy deck that you actually ended up placing top 8 with an indie, correct?
Yes.
And a lot of people actually want to get your guys' insight on this deck. It's the GemKnight Nekroz deck.
Yep.
And why have you guys ended up, gravitated towards this version of the Nekroz deck in the ARG format?
Well, we think it's like the best deck, for several reasons, because the problem with Nekroz was you'd have a lot of hands where you draw multiple normal summon monsters, or you couldn't get started. What the GemKnights do, it gives you a level 5 that you can use to summon for Valk, like a Colossus and Mirror, or it gives you access to more rank 4s, which is pretty big. And if you have hands with several Jews in it, you get to double normal summon a Jew, which is also very strong.
When you activate Brilliant Fusion, you get a clown, so it's like having a clown in your hand, but you also get the level 5 and then the extra normal summon as well. So in addition to it being a +1, you gain a double summon effect. So there's no reason to not play. I mean, there is a reason to not play Garnet, but the benefits outweigh the risk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Garnet you can use for Valk, tribute for Valk,
yeah.
Or normal summon, just make a rank 4. There are many things you can use it for.
Well, that's good. That's good. Well, let's get into this list. Let's see exactly what you guys played. So you guys played the same exact list and everything for the most part?
Yep. Except for I didn't play prep because I forgot to write down my deck list.
Okay. Well,
I actually looked over his deck. I looked over it. I just forgot to count it, and then. Yep.
Oh, well, let's go ahead and let's see exactly what we got
series
going.
of events.
Alright, so for the rituals, we got 3 Valks, 2 Bionics, 2 Colossus, Unicorn, Scythe Farmer, and Gunmere.
Unicorn is at 1 in this format.
Unicorn is at 1.
Now, how do you guys feel about Unicorn being at 1 still and thinking this is the best deck? Does it hinder the deck at all? With
It definitely hurts the deck.
Yeah, of course, but the deck is just so powerful. It doesn't need it. BA would be better if it didn't get hurt at all. But 2 Dantes, 1 Seer.
Okay.
And also, we did play 2 Kaleidoscopes. So people were wondering how we utilize the second Kaleidoscope, but we Emerald back the Unicorn almost every game. Almost every game. Yeah. It happens
because you can normal summon twice. Okay, I understand that.
Yeah. So the 6 Jews, the best cards in the deck, and then we only played 5 Clowns, 2, 2, and 1.
Because we had the Brilliant Fusions. Okay. So we didn't want to draw those with the Brilliant Fusions.
Yeah, there'd just be too many Clowns. So it's we played 8 Clowns total.
Okay.
And then for the Nekroz monsters, we played Shrit, Great Sorcerer, Dance Princess, and Exa.
Played all 4.
Yeah, all 4 were needed 100%. The most used one, definitely Great Sorcerer. Tributing it with Valk is amazing. Tribute to Summon Valk is also really good.
We didn't want to play Exa because of the risk of drawing it, but you use it every game, so the risk of drawing it is not a big enough issue.
Yeah, I'd rather have it. And then the 2 Vanillas, which I had to play.
I mean, at worst, it's what, 1900 attack?
Something funny actually happened. So someone summoned Thunder King against me with 4 back row, and I normal summoned this and tried to attack. And I knew they had. They told me they had Phoenix Chain set, so it was perfect. It actually added to Thunder King.
That's actually hilarious.
Yeah, and actually in top 16, after I had the game loss, I opened 2 of these Vanillas with my hand. I still won that game, but it just shows that you can play out of hands where you draw them.
That's crazy. Okay.
For the spells, we played 7, 3 Cycle, 2 Mirror, and 2 Kaleidoscope.
Well, I did play the 3 Cycles.
Yeah, Cycle is definitely the best one. You use it every turn.
Yeah.
Not literally every turn.
You can use it for the Clowns. The Clowns are extra shreds. And it's the one that you guess out of Graveyard, so it's always the one that can get the most plus out of.
And you can get the Unicorn back anyway.
Yeah.
It's okay, so that's the main utility. Okay. 3
Rhoda. Straight is the best card when you get it, so I always want to have that turn 1. And then 3 Brilliant Fusion.
And this is the card, right?
This is the card, yeah. It's really good. We explained most of it, the reason why, yeah. And then Ben played prep, and I did not play prep. Oops.
Good choice on your part, man.
For the side deck, we had 3 Retaliancy. This card is amazing. We decided going second versus Nekroz and versus Shadal. and versus Infernoid, but I did not play any Infernoid. But this card was just amazing versus like the majority of decks.
So win condition against a lot of decks. So
Yeah.
I got this. And then there's 2 Denko. This card's just amazing against trap decks. Like you can have an extra normal summon with Brilliant Fusion, like summon it, so that's usually not a problem. And then 2 MST. Like there's not very many floodgates that you need to worry about, so like you only need 2. 2 Breakthrough mainly for just like the mirror and Shadal's like the
It was
Alkanoid
very good
Solas.
versus Shadal because like sure you negate the first time. Like the problem with cards like Dark Hole and stuff, like you wouldn't have a resource for later. Like that's what this card did. Like it gave you a resource that you wanted to, like you were able to use later. You can use it for Dweller too. Like it made it so you don't use it to any flood monsters.
Yeah, they can never really annoy souls.
Okay.
And win the game because of it. And then 3 Debunk for like the mirror and Cosmos. Like just negate
oh, and now side frames. So
Yeah,
I mean,
it was really good.
Yeah.
I sided versus one side frame.
I don't even know what they do.
how'd that go for you, Chris?
I lost to it, but I didn't know what it did at first.
Yeah.
But then once I learned, like I just didn't get to play versus it again.
Yeah.
But the guy that I played against did win the.
Oh, so you had to play Ryan.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then 3 Decree. Like traps are like heavily played, so Decree just floodgate.
Okay. What about this extra deck here?
There's 2 Dweller. Like this card's really good in the mirror in the ARG format because there's no Trish to get rid of the Dweller or anything, and it's also good against BA. Then 2 Emerald. Like you go into this card so often. Like, the second one comes up.
We actually like put Emerald back from Emerald a lot of times too, to where we want the third one. Yeah.
And then 1 Trapeze Magician. This card's really good because it's a floater, and also the double attack effect.
It's really good versus Cosmo too. It makes it so like if you attack into like a farm girl or something and they honest, like they don't get the plus off the farm girl
because of its effect.
Oh,
It
okay.
says that you can't take damage equal
Okay,
to or less
that's
than
kind of
its
nifty.
attack. Then 1 Extone,
amazing versus every rogue deck.
1 Diamond Dire, like also just towards Diamond Dire search spell. 1 Castel. This card's like 101 could be played over it, but like now that Cosmos are out, like shuffling back Cosmo Town is actually pretty important. And then 1 Rhapsody, just pretty much from the mirror, and then 1 Masquerade, also pretty much from the mirror, but like can be used against BA.
This is very good versus Cosmos.
Oh yeah, yep, true. And then 1 Herald.
Like, we play 2 Kaleido, but like if we're gonna use the second, if we're gonna use Kaleido, we're gonna either send like a 12 or an 11 or like the Herald, like, or we just Emerald back to where like, we use like Kaleido
Okay.
for like Herald twice.
And then 1 Star Eater, 1 Dragon Master Knight, and then 2 GemKnight Seraph Knight.
Okay. So there's another effect to this, right? You can discard a spell or something.
No, that's
that's
Brilliant Fusion.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's
this comes out at
Brilliant
0
Fusion.
because
Okay.
Brilliant Fusion makes it 0, and
Okay.
then Brilliant Fusion says you can discard a spell to make it its original attack and defense until
Okay.
the end of your opponent's next turn. So
Okay.
you basically could, if you have like double up a spell, you could make this guy 2300 and then just like do extra damage or something.
Okay. Did that
Or,
ever
like,
come
if
up for you
have to
guys?
anything or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
It did? Okay, awesome. Well, again, hey, congrats on your top at Indy and your top at Atlantic City. Congrats on your top at Atlantic City as well. I know I wanted one of you guys to come up with a ring, but fell a little bit short. You just didn't get to play in top 8, did you? That was sad. And you just, I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah, congrats again. And we'll definitely see you guys again in the future, probably with future matches and whatnot here in the next few days. But yeah, this has been Spoofy with the Card Guys, here with Chris and Ben, and we'll see you guys later.
Alright, see you.